Hello everyone, this is Sheshe and today we are making Friday flowers, and today's flower looks like this, and we are using AliExpress dies, and I'll show you the die set. It looks like this, and I'll link the seller in the description box below. So let's get started. The color I am making today is purple. So I have my die cuts out. Now this flower you can leave flat, or you can make it dimensional, or you can do this flower any way you wish, but we're going to give it some dimension. Also, for the flower center, you can use the die that it comes with for the flower center, or you can use bling, and I have some bling and I've showed it in previous videos, but in case you don't know where I got my bling from, I use this to put my bling together. This is like a ribbon buckle that I got from AliExpress. And then I put like some little flower centers that also came from AliExpress. So I glue these in the center, and then I use some Nuvo crystal drops to fill in the little tiny holes. So, alright, I'm going to get started here. Today I'm using the 12mm stylus by McGill. Got this off of Amazon. I'm going to flip my die cuts over to give it some dimension. I'm using this big ball because the petals are really big, and you want to try to use a big ball stylus about the size of your petals to give it some dimension. So I will start to round the petals with the ball of the stylus like so, and do this on all 4 petals for both flowers. Just like that, and like that. I'm also going to add some Wink of Stella on the flowers at the end to give it some sparkle. And I use some distress stains, and I believe this is Wilted Violet, to give my petals some color, in case you wanted to know. So this is how I am molding the flower petals with the stylus. Don't really need much molding, just a little bit. And then we're just going to press this firmly in the center, like that. Okay, now this is the lighter layer and this is the darker layer. So the lighter layer I want to go on top, and I'm just going to offset it. It's a really simple flower, not really hard to do. Just give it some glue like this, and we're going to offset this like so. And you can take your stylus and press it down like that. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. This is going to be my centerpiece. I'm going to give that some glue. And pop that right in the center. Here are my leaves. It's colored in Mauve Lawn. That's also some distress stain. I'm going to use the same stylus and give it some color. Okay, this is the opposite side. And I'm just going around the edges, just like that. And then we're just going to take these two die cuts and glue them together like this. So this is what it looks like so far. And then we're going to take this and glue it onto the flower right there. And here's the glue. And you're just going to pop this right on here. And have it kind of angled like that. And then here's my Wink of Stella pen, and just give it a little bit of squeeze. And then we're just going to give it some sparkle. On all the petals, so that when you show off your flowers, they'll look really, really pretty and sparkly, just like a morning dew. And then you can also do this on your leaves as well. So I like how that turned out from my Friday flower. And this is the pink one. I'll turn it like this. Here's the purple one. Here is a blue one. And I also have one that's flat that I'm just going to glue together really quickly so you have an idea of how it looks flat. Like this. And this is real simple to put together. And I'm going to give it a gold piece of bling. This is how it turns out in gold. And it's just flat, no dimension at all. Here's how it looks in like a teal color. And I like how this came out. And this is how it looks without any bling at all. This is just a normal color and center. So here are my Friday flowers. I hope you were inspired to make some of your own, and you found this tutorial very simple and easy to do. So I'm going to bring this up to the camera. You get a good look at them. Very stunning flowers. Okay, so that concludes the tutorial. Take care and have a fabulous day.